defending world champion Max Park from the United States.
New prime athlete Max Park. He holds the world record for the speed cube. He's the fastest 3x3 and 5x5.
What was a couple seconds he got?
Max Park is a household name in the world of speed cubing. As the fastest speed cuber on the planet, Max holds numerous world records and is admired globally for his incredible talent. But what if I told you that Max Park is not just a legend in speed cubing? He's also one of the fastest sports stackers in the world, unofficially. Let's dive into this fascinating crossover. Born and raised in California, Max Park has become a symbol of speed and precision in the speed cubing community. Max has been cubing ever since he was 9 years old, and now over 10 years later, with his unparalleled reflexes and dedication, he's broken countless world records and pushed the boundaries of what's possible with a simple Rubik's Cube. However, Max's talents don't stop there.
Yes! 43.5! Holy crap!
What you just witnessed was the Max Park sports stacking. Sports stacking, or cup stacking known to many, is where you stack 9 or 12 specially designed plastic cups in predetermined formations as fast as possible. It's been around since the 70s, and tournaments are hosted all around the world by the World Sports Stacking Association. It's always been somewhat grouped together with speed cubing, as both are recognized for their time-based styles and similar equipment needs. Actually, the timers used in official World Cubing Association competitions were originally made for sports stacking, as shown by the brand's name SpeedStacks. Although Max has never participated in an official WSSA tournament, his unofficial times have absolutely stunned the sports stacking community. His best performances include a 1.320 in the 333 stack, ranking him 11th of all time. His 1.688 in the 363 stack places him 10th, and his jaw-dropping 4.663 ranks him 8th globally in the cycle.
Yes! 466!
These times aren't just fast, they're record-breaking material. What makes this even more impressive is that stacking isn't even close to his main sport. It acts merely as a hobby for the famous cuber. His combined rankings place him as the 9th fastest stacker of all time unofficially, even though many of his fans are completely oblivious to this shocking skill of his. To put this into perspective, Max is faster than some of the most accomplished competitive stackers in history, including the USA's two-time world champion William Polly. Polly has been stacking competitively for well over a decade and is one of the most decorated and accomplished athletes in all of the sport, yet Max's top times surpass every single one of his best performances. Considering Polly is one of just 5 to have achieved the elusive 4-second cycle in competition, this raises an intriguing question. What could Max achieve if he decided to compete? In fact, on this unofficial leaderboard, Max sits just 3 spots and less than 0.2 of a second behind Malaysia's legendary 6-time world champion and multiple-time world record holder Chang Kang Ian. However, despite his undeniable talent, Max has expressed zero interest in competing in sports stacking tournaments of any kind. For him, sports stacking remains a fun side activity rather than a competitive pursuit. And while this might be disappointing for some fans, it's also a testament to his humility and focus. Max's heart is firmly in speed cubing, where he continues to dominate and inspire. He has a secondary YouTube channel where he posts solely sports stacking videos that has gone relatively unnoticed over the last year that he has been posting there, going by the tag MaxPark7753. Now, even though we may never get the chance to witness Max Park take on the challenge of a sports stacking competition, it is fun to speculate what the legend could accomplish in such a setting. Looking at other fast stackers' differentials between their official and unofficial marks, it is reasonable to assume he could at least stack personal bests of 1.500, 1.900, and 5.200, if not far beyond that. In all honesty, he has more experience handling nerves in a tournament environment than any professional sports stacker, which leads us to believe that he could even stack times as fast as 1.450, 1.850, and 4.900. This may seem crazy to some, considering the American record in the cycle stack is a 4.974, held by fellow Californian Andrew Dale, and would rank him as the second fastest stacker ever in the event, but there's no reason to speculate anything less from such a talent as Max Park. As a two-time world speed cubing champion, we also imagine that a sports stacking world title run could be in the cards, or at least a podium finish. Let us know in the comment section what you think he could manage in tournament, and if you believe he could rival the best of the best in sports stacking. If Max did decide to compete, the sports stacking world would be abuzz with excitement. Fans speculate that his debut would draw record-breaking viewership and elevate the sport's profile globally in its entirety. His entry could even inspire more crossover athletes from speed cubing and other precision-based activities to try their hand at stacking. Many sports stackers are familiar with solving cubes and even compete in cubing competitions, but it cannot be said the other way around. Surely this could change if arguably the most influential cuber in the world began promoting himself as a professional sports stacker. After all, he is sponsored by Logan Paul and KSI's popular sports drink, Prime, and has even starred in his own show on Netflix alongside cubing rival and friend Felix Semdegs. Max Park's unofficial sports stacking times are a testament to his extraordinary hand-eye coordination, persistence, and dedication. While we may never see him compete officially, his impact on the sports stacking community is undeniable, and it is always exciting to speculate what would happen if he did. Max's story reminds us that talent knows no boundaries, and greatness often extends beyond the spotlight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more sports stacking stories, updates, and news. Also, throughout the year, we plan on live streaming countless sports stacking tournaments right here on the Stackfleet YouTube channel, so make sure to turn on notifications so that you can tune into the action.